Good day, everyone. Welcome back. This is part 2 of my drawing, my OC Raku. Not really original character. He is an archangel, but this is my rendition of him for my graphic novel. As you can see, I did some off-work camera, off the camera work while my video was uploading last night. So, as you can see, kind of just cleaned up some things. Added some other stuff down the bottom. Started to use a different color to kind of bring in a little bit more tone, finer detail. So, without further ado, we'll get started. And I got myself in a very nice sharp pencil here, so we'll continue with the darkening and refining of this sketch and make something nice out of it. So let's get going. Here's another sketch I'm working on. Raku's whip, containment whip, binds dark spirits when he takes them back. And here I kind of have it. And this will just be one form that they kind of each of them will have several forms. Sariel more than Raku. Raku's just gonna have a couple, while Sariel can actually change his form at will to suit his needs. He's got a mask, like a helmet on, so yeah. Cereal will be a little bit more of a challenge and yet funner to draw. In one of his forms, he's got 6 pairs of wings, so that will be fun. Looking forward to that. Not really, but it's got to be done. And so just kind of go through, refine my lines, use these great eraser pencils. I love those things. But yeah, the graphic novel will it'll kind of follow a story of these 2 angels. They're one of the 7 archangels sent down to watch over humanity and make sure things go okay. Sariel's kind of the sheriff. The sheriff and the judge kind of guy. Sariel, he is pretty powerful. He's known as his name means the commander or the prince of God. So he's pretty well known. But he deals with guidance of human souls and that of the fallen. Both Raku and Sariel, their job is to keep track of the fallen angels and their demons, keep things in line, keep order. So my graphic novel will kind of entail much of that type of stuff. And like I said before, kind of a good cop, bad cop sense of humor. Sariel did spend quite a bit of time with the humans, more so than most of the archangels. And he's kind of got a little bit more of the human traits. He's kind of more quick to anger.
Jeez.
Excuse me. Alright, sorry about that. I had a little thing I had to take care of, so. Alright, so where was I? Oh yeah, so my graphic novel will be based much on, at first, the adventures of them just doing their daily angelic duties, guiding lost souls, helping humans, fighting baddies, take them to hell or Sheol, Tartarus, all the different underworld, netherworld. It's basically what Sariel does. That's why he's known as the Angel of Death. He takes souls and guides the souls to the afterlife. He's also a healer and a protector. Like I said, he's spent a considerable amount of time with humans, so he's got much compassion for humans, more so than more of the other archangels, which in some Christian and Judeo text had spoken to about how he actually at one time fell and married a human and had children, becoming a fallen for himself, but I believe through redemption and other things, it was that aspect where he learned the compassion for humanity better than anyone. But he is quick to anger. That's why he loves to take care of business whenever there's a demon or they come across one of the fallen. It's their job to keep the demons and the fallen at bay. You can't really kill a fallen. Fallen angel is, after all, an angel, the child of God. So you really can't obliterate them, but their demons and their spawns and stuff, go for it, because you can just always spawn new ones. At least in my graphic novel. So for those of you who watched my first video, let me know how you liked it. Or I should say part 1 of this. Starting to figure things out a little bit as far as videos and getting stuff out there. It's coming a little it's coming a little easier, so. But after I work on this one and finish this one, I'll do one of these for Sariel. Just gotta figure out which form. He's gonna have different forms depending if he's dealing with a fallen angel, a demon, a human. He'll transform into various forms. Later on in the graphic novel, when they experience the main events that's going to set this story in its course, you will see kind of a change of pace. I'm just going to do a kind of a lead up, introducing some of these characters and the ideas and stuff, so before I get too much in depth, but keep it interesting enough to keep people's attention. So I do plan on, like I said, digitizing, and I do plan on making a novel, graphic novel, and comic, manga, possibly. Do a manga style. Kind of break the graphic novel up into little bite-sized pieces, turn it into a manga, make it a series maybe. Because like I said in a previous video, I had first an idea of him being in more of the 1800s and kind of going up through, instead of bringing it closer to the modern time or present time. And so I'm going to I'm thinking of also maybe depending on the response, do like an offshoot, like a little mini series of back in some other time periods. But the reason why I chose to do the modern time and everything is with the Sarah character, Sarah Eden. She's going to be the last part of the trinity of the trinity of this characters, the main characters, I should say. With angel and demon lore, you got 3 different levels of angels, and so that's kind of where the weapons and stuff come from. Like the sword comes from a higher levels of angels. I would say they come from the middle tier of angels, the virtues and the powers. The virtues are like the miracle workers, and the powers are the powers that are over evil and the devil. And so those are the angels that kind of make these weapons. So just like Raku's gauntlet, that comes from a very special angel. You'll have to wait for the story to further develop before I'll disclose that. So yeah, when I'm done finalizing the lines, I'll start using a alcohol marker to kind of add in the light and shadow. The light and shadow areas. If you guys see my other videos or see my post section where I post a lot of my art about these graphic novel ideas, because my older posts are from my other story. That story, it's a big one, it's a trilogy or a saga. It's called The Seeker, the saga of Seth and Sophia. So that, I figure I'm going to do this a little bit smaller in scope. Try not to bite so much. Don't want to get tired and lose any steam towards the story. So as I was saying before, sorry, sometimes I don't finish my thoughts. It might be a little hard to keep track, but I'm tuning in and out of realities when I draw, go into creative mode, and then remember that I am actually making a video and people are going to be watching it, so I should probably say something. Without rambling and going into gibberish, so. But with the alcohol markers, we'll do the light and shadow, do the background. As you kind of see the lighting, you might be able to see it. I don't know, let me check my camera. Let's zoom in. Maybe? No? Anywho. Well, you can see he's kind of just hovering above, light shining, got some demons all down below in various forms. But yeah, I'll do several more videos. I'll try not to work on too much, or at least just make another video and then just upload each of them separately. That way they're not too long. And you may notice that I'm just using a Crayola colored pencil. They actually work pretty nice depending on the paper. Like I said, this is a thick cardstock. So it can take a lot. I have I got a bunch of different kinds of alcohol markers. This is a Master Touch, about $3 a marker. I got Ohuhu, love Ohuhu. I got the 320 set, love those. And in fact, I got these ones that I'll be using on this. These are the Ohuhu just color markers. They got a brush tip, fine tip. Comes in about a box of 120. Decent color range. But I got other various things, so just like the other videos where you see the black and white imagery, those are all done in a mixture of alcohol markers, colored pencils, and ink. So yeah, I think that's it for this video. I will make another one. And get these out, because when I get into a drawing mood, it's kind of hard to stop. That's why I don't do much oil painting anymore. Takes a little long to dry. I work pretty quick, and I can kind of get lost in an art world, the creative realm, so hours could go by and I have no clue that that time has passed. So, if I oil paint, I definitely have to kind of plan accordingly. In recent years, I got into gouache and acrylic. Love gouache. I got several different kinds. Hemi, I can't remember the one kind. It's a professional grade, artist grade. Starts with an N. Pretty new. Stuff's pretty good. Very, very vibrant, very saturated colors. Super saturated. I mean, I only need just a little dot and it can go a long way, especially if I'm working with something small. So we'll end this video. Hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you leave a like, comment, share it if you want. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace be with you.